Hello everyone and welcome back to Beck's Flavor. So as part of the Christmas series videos, I have for you this beautiful, decadent, soft, moist pineapple upside down cake. This is so good. You want to have something nice and sweet for Christmas. This is the recipe to go to. Your family are going to love it. You are going to love it. Let's get baking. Here are all the ingredients that I will be using to make this beautiful pineapple upside down cake. I am using tinned pineapple, but you can use fresh pineapple if that's what you prefer, but both of them will work equally fine. I will list everything in the description box below. To start off, I'll be melting some unsalted butter, and I will be adding some sugar to this later, but before that I will let the butter melt all the way before adding the sugar. This is going to form the base of the cake. To layer the pineapple on there, it's going to be so good. Now that the butter is melted, I am going to go ahead and add in my brown sugar. This is going to form a nice caramelization and it's going to give it a beautiful color also. Please make sure that you do this on low to medium heat because you don't want to burn the sugar. It's just going to taste bitter. Just stir everything around until it's nicely melted. So after a little while, the sugar has melted and this is how it is looking. Now at this stage, you want to turn the fire off. Like I mentioned, you don't want to burn it and you want to work really fast. If you don't work fast enough, the sugar is going to solidify and it's going to become hard. So I've gone ahead and I've put some oil into my baking tin and I'm now going to put the sugar on the bottom of the tin. As you can see, my sugar has already started to become a bit hard. So I need to make sure that I am working really quick and to spread this all across the bottom of the tin, ensuring that all the bottom is filled and there are no gaps or no big gaps on the bottom of the tin. So after I've made sure that all the sugar is nicely on the bottom, I am going to go ahead and place my pineapple onto the sugar as well, arranging it nicely so that it looks nice when I flip over my cake later on. So after I am done arranging the pineapples on the bottom of the tin, I am going to go ahead and place some glazed cherry in the middle of the pineapple. So when you turn this pineapple upside down, it is going to look amazing and it tastes nice also. I'm going to set this to cool and then get onto the cake batter. So for the cake batter, I'll be using some melted butter. And I will use 3 room temperature eggs. Make sure that it is room temperature and not cold. Then I'll mix everything together until it's well incorporated. After everything is incorporated, I am using some buttermilk. You can also use some Greek yogurt or you can just simply use some milk, but the buttermilk or the Greek yogurt makes the cake really moist and it doesn't dry out the cake. Then I am using the remaining liquid of the tinned pineapple that I use, and I'll also add in some vanilla extract and some pineapple flavor as well, just to give it that extra pineapple flavor. It's optional, but use it if you have it. Then once that is all incorporated together, I am going to sift my flour because I don't want any lumps in the flour at all. So please make sure that you sift everything together. Then to this, I will also add some baking powder and some salt and some sugar. and I'll sift all of this together into my wet ingredients. And to build more flavors into this cake, I am going to grate in a little bit of nutmeg just to give it that nice flavor and scent. Then I will mix everything together until it's well combined, making sure there are no lumps, but please make sure you do not over mix your cake butter. You don't want a hard cake, you want it to be soft and moist, so do not overwork this to activate too much gluten into your cake butter. So ideally, this is what you want. You want it to be nice and smooth with no lumps at all, not overworking it as well. Then now that everything has cooled off, I am going to add my cake butter onto the cake, making sure that I pour everything into it nicely so it fills all the spaces in between the pineapples as well. So now that I have placed everything into the cake tin, I'll go ahead and smoothen the top so that it's nice when it bakes. And I'll be baking this in the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes on 160 degrees. Then after 40 or 45 minutes, my cake is ready. Guys, look at how beautiful this cake is looking. To make sure that you know that your cake is baked thoroughly, just insert a skewer into the cake, and if it comes out dry like so, then you know that your cake is all done. And now the moment I've been waiting for is to flip this cake down, which you need to be very careful because the sugar has melted and it's really hot. You don't want to burn yourself, so please be careful with this one. And look at this beauty. This is why it is called pineapple upside down cake. After you flipped it around, look at how amazing this cake is looking, so tantalizing. And of course, I have to cut myself a slice. I cannot wait for this cake to even cool down. If you like this recipe, please go ahead and like this video, share with all your friends, comment below and let me know what you like, or comment below and let me know what your favorite video is of this Christmas series, which is still ongoing. So please make sure that you subscribe to my channel to be part of this whole Christmas series, okay? And don't forget to press your notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Take care of yourself. Bye.